thing. Now comes the fun part. These are stitch pickers and whatever they call them. There's a number of names for them. You can buy them at Walmart. You can buy them at the sewing shop right by the Wellington pub, and I don't know, they're $1.50 or something, or $2. I think Ron bought one here lately. I forget what he paid for it, but you can see it's got a little gate on it. You know, and it makes a nice little tool. So the brown is going to be the top color. So we're always going to keep the brown on the top of the hook. We go over the top and around, and we're going to grab the yellow thread. Don't laugh, fellas. I haven't done this for a while. Okay, and we've made a little, we take that to the back, and we're going to pull it up. And there's our first stitch. You can see the brown is on the top here. Right? The yellow is going to be our bottom one, so it's always going to go on the bottom of the hook. So we come through and around and grab the brown and pull it through. And there we are. If you can see the brown is starting to take. Got the yellow on the bottom. So we're going to go again with this thing here. Over the top, underneath, over, and grab the yellow. Pull it through. Push them up, have a look at it, make sure you're going to cover, and pull her tight. Underneath, around, and get our brown thread. Pull it through. That's not very good, Harold.
I think you missed half of it.
Got everything in a mess there. I will take it off. Bad enough tying a fly lever when starting with a mess. Okay, cut them off, put a couple more wraps on them. Then we're going to take the gold braid and segment the body. Well, wrap that a few times, even spaces on it. Wrap a few on that. We're going to put a little turkey feather on here. If you're working with turkey feathers, it's always nice to put something on them, on any of these feathers, that when you cut them and work with them, they don't fall apart in your hands. So I have this Flexi Seal. It's sort of a cement that doesn't really harden. You know, it doesn't go brittle like the head cement or anything. And I've taken a little bit of that on my fingers and rubbed it into that feather there. So when you cut it, it stays in one piece pretty well. Oh, we got a piece of goose feather we're going to make for the wing case. We'll put that on there. Bind it down tight. A lot of times, guys, I use crazy glue. And hey, it doesn't weigh anything. It's great stuff. The other woven body of fly we might tie yet is that water boatman. And I always like to put a drop of crazy glue to get the threads to really stick to the hook, because when you pull on the threads, then the body won't roll over on you. Even tying deer hair flies, I use crazy glue. We'll just let that. We're going to double little body on the head here. Give it a little twist again. Keep it tight. The good dubbers always tell you, take what you're going to use and then take half of it again. But anyway, we wind that on there, make it look raggy. Okay. Now we're going to make some legs. And we got a little partridge feather here. I'm going to strip the end of it off. I'm going to cut the middle out of it. We're going to make wings out of this. So we're just going to take and cut a V in here. Something like that. And maybe thin it out a little bit here. One loop of thread over there just to keep it in place if we can. Right. And then over top of it we're going to pull that turkey feather. Get all of it here. This worked all right last night, guys. And we'll drop a couple of wraps over this. So what we're going to do now is pull this little feather through. The one I only put a couple of wraps on. Until we see how long the legs we like. They're not even good looking legs, but that's where we're going. So then we're going to cut this stuff off here. Maybe I better put another wrap on that.